You're a scholar of the microbiology.
Yes, actually microbiology, yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Can you please talk about the genetic modified food?
Genetically modified food.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. What do you want to talk about? So,
just
what do you know about it?
what is the difference between genetic and normal food?
Normal
GM food.
food is, so normal food is like, they haven't been modified in a lab of a molecular structure. So like,
Mm-hmm.
scientists want to splice
DNA.
and change the DNA,
Mm-hmm.
and then put it into a plant, and then it will change it, how it will grow or react to certain conditions. So normal
Mm-hmm.
food, normally they've been grown naturally. They've been bred. Normally, like the food we have is actually been bred. So they'll
Mm.
breed them. In some sense, that can be. We've chosen the traits we want to keep in plants to make good crops. But this is just an extra step of modification of getting maybe something from another organism to make them grow better. So, for
Mm-hmm.
instance, some crops they might genetically modify so they can survive uh, very little water. Because
Mm-hmm.
some parts of the world they don't get as much water, and others so it helps them to grow up in these regions, and then it helps to feed people. Or some others maybe modification against insects or anything which may kill the plant. So you'll
Okay.
protect the plant from other other insects or organisms which may feed off the plant.
What are the main issue of the human health is the safety
How's
or
it? So it's actually for human health. At the
not
moment,
good,
there's
no?
no real link to effects to human health most of the time. Like there's no like showing it will affect human health if you modified crops. But then we don't actually know the long term. So in the short term, we know that we haven't seen any instance of
If you put in
human
continually, it will
health.
be
So, but like I don't know, in India, do you have genetically modified crops with genetically modified organisms, food?
okay.
Do you have genetically modified food in India?
No, India in one just in BT cotton only is there.
But do you have organic
BT
food
cotton,
in organic?
BT cotton crops
Uh, do you have
in
organ?
food is not allowed still now.
Uh,
Not seed is not allowed. The government. That
because in
health is not. I think.
because in the UK, I don't think
But
there's no genetically modified
yeah.
at the moment. But I know in the United States they do. They have a lot of like their wheat is genetically modified and stuff.
What are the impact of GM food in
Impact.
human health?
There's no real shown that it has any serious impact on human health at the moment. A lot of it's uncertain though, because it's only very recent time that
Mm-hmm.
genetically modified organisms, food has been into
Mm.
people's lives, and I don't think they've got enough data to really determine the impact on people's health. So it's unknown. I think that's the main problem is it's unknown. So people are wary about it because they're modifying these crops. They're not always knowing the effects maybe on humans. So we know short term there doesn't seem to be any problem, but long time you don't really know. And obviously it depends on the modification.
Mm-hmm. It will be only benefit of the company. Am I right?
Was that on the company?
Yeah.
It will depend on
So, the manufacturing the company, seeds company only the benefit.
so Yeah, it will depend on like what they changed in them. So one of the things that people also do is organic crops. These are crops which they don't use some chemicals. They don't use the chemicals because they think it will impact um, health to humans, but it's actually not like there's a lot of evidence shows that the chemicals they use for organic is not really harmful for humans.
If you use the genetic modified food sheets in future, traditionally food no more in available. In farmer only buy the sheets in corporate company.
So I didn't catch that. So for GMO in can you say that
If you
please?
use the GM seeds,
GMC, yeah.
in future the traditional seeds no more not available. Only we will buy in future in corporate company the seeds.
So you're saying that if we use GMC in the future, it
In traditional seeds is not available.
will not be available.
Yeah.
So if we don't use GMC, then future food, some crops won't be available. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I would
For
not.
example, wheat cotton in India, 80% of cotton seeds only by the BT cotton in GM seeds. In traditional seeds, no more there. In future, corporate company occupy the seeds all.
So
Am
GMC, I think, will be used more, partly because environmental changes. So one of the big impacts humans have on the world is the environment. So it's getting warmer, more carbon monoxide, and even carbon dioxide will maybe affect plant growth in different regions of the world. More drought, maybe some areas may be colder in some years, so some of the crop won't survive. So GMC would be great because it will help to maintain crop production in these areas of the world. For instance, like Africa, GMC would be really good because a lot of areas they can't grow the crop because of the soil.
in your country, GM seeds is all material is using all in England,
GMC crops is not used in England.
only in America.
In America, they use them in wheat, but in England, GMC is not really used.
Can you please explain the coronavirus is some people telling the politicians say the lab man-made what the bioweapon is incorrect, man-made or natural the virus?
The coronavirus.
Yeah.
It's
in social media.
It's nature. It's natural. Coronavirus is 100%
not in.
It's not man-made. The virus is. If you read scientific literature and not the wisdom of foreign governments and people on the internet, you will see that there's no evidence of it being made in a lab.
Last week I read an article from US. GMO Mosquitoes, 75 million is released. How is it possible?
What's this? Particle.
GMO mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes. Oh, this is about these mosquitoes. These are mosquitoes which can't breed, so they want to reduce the mosquito population to stop spreading malaria. So
malaria.
Genetically modify these mosquitoes so that when they breed, they can't give birth to more mosquitoes. So yeah, that's because of the big problem with mosquitoes is they carry lots of infections like malaria and dengue and other viruses. So, and it's a big impact in mostly Africa and South America and other parts.
To be finished, I will move.
Okay. Well, have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for sharing your time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.